this little 1/2 horsepower pump right here. 1 inch clear water pump, Northern Industries, right? It's 125 volt, 60 hertz. This is 110 volt, excuse me. Max left 22 foot, max flow 12 gallons per minute. Max head 115 foot. It's a 1 inch outlet, 3,400 RPM. There's the item number. Got it hooked up to 1 inch line going about 100 foot. It has multiple connections like this where we've repaired leaks. You can see that. This is my pawpaw's line. He used it 20 years ago. But right now, we're first running water to that barrel you can see in the distance. And then further up the hill, there are 2 barrels. And that total distance, I would say, is 200 plus foot. Just from here to that building, which is the extension cords, that's 170 foot. So that's going to be 200, that's about 400 foot, sorry. So I think total, that's about 400 feet we're pumping it. And uphill, I measured from there, down there, up that little hill, all the way, and this is just the incline up, a slow gradient. I think it's about 10 to 15 foot to those top barrels, and we're able to pump water all the way there. I don't know the pressure. I don't have an inline filter or pressure meter. It's just open. I do have one adapter about halfway in this system, which has 2 different hoses that come off of it, one going to the first barrel, one going to the second barrel. I learned whenever you start this pump, you get everything set up, get your filter in the water, get your lines ran to a safe place for water to pump to. Make sure all your connections are good. This one right now is currently leaking, and honestly, I think it's actually stopped because it was like trickling down here. I don't know if it just self-repaired. Apparently it did, but initially it was leaking there, causing it to have some hiccups, some little air bursts. But now it is running solid. Got a little dam there. I think that's about 10 inch to 12 inches of water. There was a snake there earlier. Anyways, whenever you get everything tightened up, you put water in here. It's best to put water in this first to fill it up. Also, key point, this needs to be tilted with this to the back. It needs to be tilted like that, because you want water to go in here so it doesn't pump dry. So what that means is once everything's set up, you fill water up in here, tilt it. I've got a sandbag setting here, and I should have sandbags all around it, but I don't leave it out in the rain. So you tilt it up, use whatever, fill it up, and then fill this up if it doesn't fill up from this. But you want to check that, make sure that there's water in there. And once that's like full, it's full, tighten it up, turn it on. It'll take about 10 to 20 seconds, and it should pump water. You'll know when this gets heavy and when it starts really going. If your fans, this has happened to me a couple times, my fan will not want to start it. Apparently it just seizes, so you just got to break the rust on that if that's an issue. Don't let sand or anything get in the fan because it will sling it out. And that's about it. Make sure you don't have the line closed off when you start pumping, or you'll blow the pressure, blow a line. Another thing to add is that you want to make sure you're using proper extension cords and power ratings and everything. So I would say I don't know what the minimum is, but I would recommend using a 15 amp extension cord for anything like this. I mean, it needs to be rated 60 hertz and 110 volts. Most are 125, but you want to make sure that you're not running too much. Make sure you don't, plug in another power tool while you're running this or something, unless you can do that, but make sure you're using good extension cords.